never dreamed of becoming a volunteer teacher for indigenous people. I did not plan for it. It came to me as a realization that we do not live for ourselves alone. This decision was not welcomed by my parents. What, Romel? You would be joining the Aral mission to Minalungaw? Are you out of your mind? Do you know how far and dangerous that place is? I remember my father worldly speaking when I first shared to him my plans. Papa, I am a teacher. The Dumagats need our help. They are deprived of basic health care and education. Most of them do not even know how to read and write. I explained. I did not send my only son to college for 4 years just to end up as a saint in the mountains. My old man rebuked me. But with the ardent desire and commitment to reach out and touch hundreds of children and families, I went against the will of my father. What came next was not easy. Every day was a struggle. Volunteers needed to endure riding the column for several hours, cross streams, swim rivers, and travel up to the muddy, treacherous, and mountainous trail going to City Bullock just to teach the Maga children. What made it more difficult was the fear that the classroom made of bamboo shaft would not be able to withstand storms and typhoons. The walls and flooring were already dilapidated, and the roofs were constantly leaking. There were times that I felt helpless and hopeless about the situation. Many of us have already given up and returned home. There were just a handful left. And I too was at the brink of leaving. On the day that I was about to say goodbye, a small girl approached me and gave me a flower before speaking. "Thank you for teaching us, Sir Romel." After that, the class stood one by one, extending the same gesture and message of gratitude. I hugged each of them tightly as they came. I couldn't stop from crying. How could I tell them that it would be my last day? Then I heard a voice. "I'm so proud of you, my son." It was my father. I ran to his arms and spoke. "Papa, I'm sorry for disobeying you. Forgive me." Shh. I was the one who made a mistake. What you did was right. Sometimes we must leave the comfort and luxuries we have in life to genuinely help others who are in need. You are one of our country's unsung heroes, Romel, my father said while consoling me. Through prayers and the cooperation of local community leaders and fellow volunteers, we were able to sustain and support the Dumagat settlement. More than what we expect, the news of our work spread like wildfire. It even gained media mileage and exposure. The Aral mission has now received awards and citations from various non-government and civic organizations. The flame of truthful service should never die. It should be passed from generation to generation. I ask all of you who are present here today, please lend a hand and let the dream of a better and brighter tomorrow live in our hearts forever. A Sparkle in the Dark by Leomisio of Maria Corpus.